10 best clubbing fragrances or more, starting with Coach Eau de Parfum. It's a more intense version of the regular Coach. It's a creamy vanilla dry down. It's like a woody oriental fresh fragrance. Very mass appealing, very easy to wear. Women love it. Tons of compliments. 8 to 10 hours long lasting. And a similar scent cheaper to this would be called Paris Hilton Gold Rush Man. Next up, we have Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male from 2015. A beautiful, long-lasting, fresh and clean lavender type scent. It's just so good for cold weather. It's so good for clubbing. Nice projection, nice longevity, great performance. Wear it all you want for the good cold weather and clubbing. Next, you might consider Creed Aventus Cologne, which is an eau de parfum, extremely fresh, but costs $425. It's got such a great fresh opening. 80% of the people in American clubs will probably be wearing some sort of Creed Aventus or Creed Aventus Cologne, and it does cost $425. Or you can simply get Afnan Supremacy Silver at bestbrandsperfume.com for $28, which is a perfect clone, the best clone of Creed Aventus ever made, and it lasts 10 hours, and it does get you massive, strong compliments. Next on the list, we have K by Dolce & Gabbana. This right here, my friends, is a compliment master, compliment beast. What you do is you spray it on right before you go out to the club. Then right when you arrive to the club in the parking lot or wherever, spray it on again, because you get the projection for a good hour, hour and a half. That's when you get all the compliments. That's why I want you to double spray this. It's okay if you want to get noticed. Projections off the charts. This is just a good, clean, aromatic. It's got some oranges in the beginning. Mass appealing, sugary, sweet type scent that women really love. It's like finding the correct bait for your fishing. If you ever do fishing, this is the right one for compliments and for clubbing. And it was just released in 2019. It's a little bit of a darky green dry down. Next, you might consider Acqua di Gio Profumo, the masterpiece, just like Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio. Acqua di Gio Profumo is dangerous for some. My friend was wearing it with his wife and was approached by 2 other women right in front of his wife, complimenting him when wearing this. And I have a special tip for you on how to apply your fragrances to get even more compliments and get you even more notice. Stay tuned, coming right up for that. Anyway, Acqua di Gio Profumo, a great clubbing fragrance. Next clubbing fragrance we would select would be called 2012's Versace Eros. It's a great creamy green apple scent with some ambroxan in it, some mint in it. The projection is off the charts on this. The longevity is off the charts. If you spray away on this, you're due to get noticed. And if you're in a hotter weather, and for some reason I noticed the fragrance community on the blogs don't like this one, but if you're like in a beach town or some vacation resort clubbing, go for a Versace Eros Parfum. It's called Flame. I love this. It's a little bit more citrusy. It does last just as long, and it's got great projection as well. It comes in the red juice. This is the blue juice. This is 2012, 7 years old. 2019, baby. The proper way to apply your favorite fragrance is directly on your skin, and when you leave the shower, your body heat is emanating, and that's the perfect time to put your cologne on. And I'll tell you in 1 second where the best place to put your cologne on is when you're going out clubbing and you want to get noticed. But first, if you're new here, my name is Christian O. The channel's name is Best Brands Perfume. If you want to smell better for less, if you want to talk about all things fragrances related, and if you want to connect with other fragrance lovers here on this channel in the comments down below, consider subscribing. Thank you very much. The next fragrance on the list is called Paco Rabanne 1 Million Lucky. And where would I spray this right after I got the shower? You dry off your body and you spray it directly on your chest. Then you close up and spray it like you normally would. You'll have spray on your fresh chest, on the skin of your chest, and on the skin of your neck and the back of your neck. And that will help you get noticed even more. And even if you button down your shirt, some people don't wear t-shirts underneath, that'll even greatly help you get noticed. The next fragrance was 1 Million Lucky. It's sweet sugared wood smell. It's got some honey in it. It's very sweet. Very loud, very obnoxious, and long lasting. Be careful when you pull the trigger on, or if you're like at a huge crowded event, what does it matter? You want to stand out, so go heavy on it, but not too heavy because it might cause headaches. Look at how much I've used since 2017. 1 million lucky. Next up, by Paco Rabanne 2, 2019 release. Paco Rabanne Invictus Legend. Now, do you like Invictus or any of them? This one's more fruitier, more intense, and more sweet than all of them. It's very loud, projects up to 4 to 5 hours. Longevity's 8 to 10 hours. I was wearing this in a mall, and beautiful women were coming up to me asking me, "Excuse me, sir, what do you have on?" And they said, "Hey, come here and smell this guy." That was a day one, and I only put it on 1.5 squirts here and here, and that's the reaction I got. So I highly recommend this. It's easy to wear, and again with this, if you're going out to a club, you can spray it on 3 times. If you're just going out on the town, 1 shot will do you on this one. It's a great, fabulous working fragrance called Invictus Legend. Make sure you check with your local nightclub or wherever you're going the dress code so you can dress properly, and then you might be able to match up your favorite fragrance. This list here is consisting of the most mass appealing clubs or mass appealing fragrances. Other fragrances to consider would be Dolce & Gabbana The One, Carolina Herrera CH Privé, and more masculine or woody fragrances. But next up, no clubbing list wouldn't be complete without Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette. The story goes, when I was at a restaurant one day waiting to get seated, 15 feet away, 2 girls came up to me and said, "Excuse me, I can't help it. I think it's coming from you, but you smell so good." Of course, this was about 12 to 15 months ago, but that's just one of the stories with Dior Sauvage. Woody, fresh, and it's very mass appealing, and also probably 50% of the guys will be wearing it in the club, but it's because it's so good. It lasts 8 to 10 hours, and projection. The Eau de Toilette projection's great. Gets you noticed, gets you compliments. Another good fragrance you could consider. By the way, comment down below, what fragrance would you wear if you were going to a club or event? Any kind of club, any kind of event. I just want to hear the selections you would pick. Comment down below. I'll comment right back. Another one by Chanel. Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Cypress, mandarin, oranges, minty, fresh, kind of fruity, yet creamy, sandalwood type vibe. And it lasts all day long. I've worn this to the office. I've worn this to clubs. I've worn this to restaurants. It's highly versatile, so you can wear it in any situation. You got to get Allure Homme Sport, but the Eau Extreme edition by Chanel. And for a nice, affordable fragrance for clubbing out, and it's everyday wear, all season. You're talking about Versace, Dylan Blue, spicy, citrus, musky. Also, it's so easy to wear. It's so affordable. You can just blind spray it any day of the week, and it goes hard. Why is this good for clubbing? Because it goes hard for the first 2 hours. Everyone can smell you, and you can lay it on thick. It's not too offensive. It's like just the right amount for beginning fragrances lovers. Just the right amount of fragrance to wear. Another affordable leather cinnamon fragrance would be called Azara Wanted by Night. The cool bottle looks like a gun barrel right there. It's kind of cinnamon and orange right off the beginning. The projection is very good. The performance is outstanding with this, and the price is very affordable. Found all over the internet for around $40, $50 for big bottles. It has a little bit of a touch of leather and vanilla in the ending, kind of mysterious and very unique. I don't know any other fragrance that smells like this. A boozy, leather, and sweet all together, and fresh with a touch of citrus orange. Azara Wanted by Night. And if you want something a little bit more extravagant, you find yourself Tom Ford Tuscan Leather, which is about $350, $400 for these big bottles. Tuscan leather is the best leather. It's just delicious right off the bat. It just stayed on me for 15 hours. The price is well worth it. You have some raspberry, some thyme, and saffron. Why does it cost $350, $400, Christian? Because saffron also is such an expensive ingredient that can cost up to $2,000 for 2 pounds. But also Tom Ford uses very expensive quality in his fragrance. Again, lasts forever. And if you wanted to buy something cheaper that smells very, very close to this, you get something called Tom Ford Ombre Leather, half the price. You ever binge watch Netflix, binge eat, binge drink? Why not binge watch Best Brands Perfume Playlist? click on playlist today, I even have a category for best YouTube fragrance reviewers. You can look at that and see take a different aspect on some of the fragrances we talk about here on this channel. Also, these next two selections here are specifically made for you, the viewer.